Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John and this is Timberborn, and as you can see, we've just got to the end of a drought and it was a brutal one. 9 days. Definitely the toughest one we've faced so far. As you can see, we lost a fair amount of water, but oversizing this reservoir certainly helped. I left that water pump off for most of the drought and turned it on just at the end to top up the water supply here. This one is doing okay. It's drained out the channels here, but it hasn't emptied that reservoir. Over here, this reservoir is still functioning, and I am progressing with enlarging it. I've taken down one layer already, and we're putting in the next one there. Now, which one was it? I think it was this district. Let me have a look. Yes, it was this district. Oh, look, we just ran out of water there, look. Right at the end of the drought. But this district had a problem with food, getting food supplies in. So we need to figure out a way to actually increase our food supply, which is, you know, going to be problematic. I wonder if it's worth trying to put in another farmhouse down here. Let's have a look. Will we be able to get one in? Yes, we will fit one in there. Okay, yes, let's do that. Hopefully that won't flood. We should be okay. But up here, see, the water is returning. I've laid in some explosives here. I've put in, this is our new district. I have put in a water pump, so we are supplying our own water finally. We're still not great for water up here, as you can see. We are shipping in water from Mount Flat and the home district are both sending water up to this one. But we now have some water here. We have some explosives to set off, so I think we should probably do that. There we go. And I am going to deepen it further. So, what we want are some steps down. As you can see, I've already started deepening it further. And we will lay in some more explosives. We'll wait until that's laid in before I lay in the explosives, just in case I need to lay in paths to reach the whole area. Over here, as you can see, we have more explosives almost finished setting up. So we'll get rid of those and we will chuck in the last little run there and we will prioritize them. There we go. Okay. That's basically where we are at the moment. What I'm trying to do is get this area up and running as quickly as possible. As you can see, I'm clearing out trees to enable us to get up to this area, and I'm wondering where to use dynamite, because I know last episode I was talking about maybe bringing this whole section down to the same level as the district centre, and then just having a staircase up the side of here to gain access, because at the moment this land isn't particularly usable. I suppose I could just bring it down 2 layers, just down to this level. I don't know. It would just make things more, as I say, more usable, more useful to us. I don't know. How are we doing for water anyway? 109, not great. Still not great. Okay, well, the first thing we're going to want to do then is set in another run of explosives just there. Now let's see how far I can reach. Not quite all the way. Look at that. Okay, we'll put in a little stretch of path then. That should be plenty, I hope. Yeah, and now we can reach everything. So I will lay in those explosives like so. I'm a bit close. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. And there we are. And obviously once they've laid all those in, I'll come in and take out the path and probably the steps as well and backfill that. Yeah. As for this bit, I don't know. I am going to risk turning the water dump and the farmhouse on. And I will get some crops laid in. I think I'm just going to go for carrots. Just because it's going to be easy. Or easier. That will do for now. And hopefully that will hydrate. I don't think it's not going to get that far, is it? I think it's probably only going to get to about there. But we'll see anyway. We'll see when that opens up. So I'll probably have to stretch the farmland this way. And again, if I remove some of this with dynamite and bring it down to this level, we'll get more farmland. But yeah, I don't know. But I will spin on until those explosives are laid in. But I will set these off before then. There we go. And get rid of those stairs. And realistically, we want to bring this down as well. There's no point in that being up there. How much dynamite have we got over here? 15. We'll leave it for the moment. It's more important to send the dynamite up to this area. So we can move it up there. But we're going to have to clear out the trees anyway first. So we will do that. I've played on for a few days. We're on day 7 of this cycle. We're still waiting for these explosives to be laid in up here. As you can see, we're about halfway done. So we're getting there. I haven't done anything over here. I'm saving our explosives for this district for the moment. I've decided I think I'm going to try and bring these 2 layers down, at least up to about here. So we've got this area flat. Obviously, I'll need to leave a barrier along here. But otherwise, we can bring everything down to this layer. Yeah, and then I'm just going to come sort of straight up the side here, I think. Onto here, and then we'll figure out what we need to do, because we'll probably need to move the district centre. So we'll probably... Well, we'll see how far we can go. If we can, we'll move it all the way up to the top there. And hope it can reach down to the farmhouse and the lumber mill down here. If not, we'll put it on this level as far up as we can get it. So it's got the greatest reach around this area. Not sure that we're going to reach the whole thing. We may need another district. I don't know. Probably over here, maybe. Sort of tucked in the side here. So we can get up on there and fill the rest of it. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get to that point. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm waiting for them to clear the trees out of this area so we can start laying in a few more explosives. And obviously need to wait for this to be completed before we do that. The other side, what we're doing over here, I've built some more storage in this district. We have nearly finished laying in these explosives. So to start with, let's get rid of that bit of path. And pop in an explosive there. And then we'll get rid of these stairs one at a time and lay in explosives behind it and bring it all down to the same level. Over here in this district, we had some issues with water. Obviously, during the drought, they only had this little bit here and only one water pump. So I've built another water pump next to it on the same level. So they have 2 when this drops down. But there still isn't a lot of water over here. So I'm creating another little reservoir over here, and I'm going to pop in another couple of water pumps down here. This farm was flooded because I'd put it on top of these platforms. So I had to demolish it and move it back, and I've put in some underground storage there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What's occurring over here? You're still sending explosives over to the new district. That's good. Where are you sending explosives? Just down here. Well, how are you doing for explosives? 17. That's probably enough. Okay. You... Where are we? Stop sending explosives there and start sending them back to... which district? Let me just check. How are you for explosives? You only have 20 explosives left, but we're about done with the explosives in this district. So we'll send them to... Yeah, we'll send them to the Great Plains district instead. There we go. We can start building up some explosives to obviously level this out. Yeah, so that's where we are. Let me just have a look at something here. Paper in this district, we have 1,520. So I am going to put in... where are we? Landscaping. Another explosives factory. Just there. So we can produce some more explosives in this district. Yes, so that's where we are. I will continue to spin on. I'll get these explosives laid in and come back to detonate those. Let's have a look. Are we done down here yet? We should be. Yes, we are. Okay, well, let's get rid of those. And lay in an explosive there. Okay, yeah, and I'll do that, and then I'll come back and detonate those. It'll be, you know, maybe a day before I can get all that done, but I'll come back and detonate those. Probably save them until we've got these laid in as well. So we get 2 explosives for the price of 1. Down here we are nearly finished, so yeah, we'll get 3 explosives for the price of 1. So I'll spin on for a day or 2 until those are done. Day 11 of this cycle, and we have just got the drought warning. So that's going to arrive, what, day 14? Which means we're probably looking at another 8 or 9 day drought. It could be problematic. We definitely need these explosives to be completed before then. Because we want this reservoir as full as possible. We want to be able to put in another water pump lower down. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get those laid in. Elsewhere... Where are we? Down here, I have removed the steps and laid in explosives, so we can set these off. So that will give us a fair amount more water to draw from for this district. Down here, these explosives are ready to set off, so let's do that. There we go, and now we can put in now which way round do they go? I think we'll get away with that, actually. But no, because we want... No, yes, we'll get away with that, I think. He says, hopefully. Yep, we'll get away with that. So we can get another water pump in there for the drought. I'm just wondering if it's worth putting one in at normal height as well. We've got 2 drawing there. No, we do want another one, I think. So... we're going to need 2 come out to there. And we'll need just that. And we'll pop a water pump in there as well. Okay, so that should help this district out, which, I mean, it desperately needs it because there's not a lot of water down here still. But at least they'll have now 3 water pumps drawing during the wet season and 3 water pumps drawing during the drought season. In fact, they'll have 6 during the drought season until these reservoirs dry up a little bit. Yes, that is where we are. Everywhere else seems to be functioning okay. There doesn't seem to be any real warnings. I'm laying in the explosives over here to bring this nodule down. And yeah, just hoping to get these done as quickly as possible. What I might do, let me just have a look. Yeah, we are already splitting the explosives between these 2 districts from here, and sending all of them over from here. So, yeah. We have all the explosives we can get. In fact, we should have enough to finish this fairly rapidly. How are we doing? Let's spin on. Oh, I put a gatherer's flag over here to just clear, just to get some more food in from this little area here. A lot of these plants have died because they dried out during the drought. But it looks like we're going to get these laid in plenty of time. So I'll do this. I'll remove the path and all of that, and lay in more explosives, and then we'll come back hopefully before the drought, and we will slow down a little bit. And then we will set them off. Okay, last day before the drought hits, and our explosives here are laid in, so we are going to set these off. There we go. Right, and what I'm going to want to do is something like that, I think. So we'll pop in another, oh, spin it around. Another water pump there. Do I want to do that, or do I want to... Oh, I don't know now. I don't know. No, you know, yes. Yes, I am. I'm going to... I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put another one at the higher level as well. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm also laying in explosives, as you can see. Explosives, as you can see up here. I'm leaving this section here unexploded to act as a barrier for that. And because the water doesn't touch this anyway, I'm assuming it's not going to touch it once this is removed. Physics says that should be fine. Yeah, so I'm going to bring that down, and then I'm going to basically repeat that on the next layer to bring it down as well. Yeah, that's where we are there. Everywhere else, let's move things along. Everywhere else is doing fine. This district is doing a lot better than it was. Water-wise, we're still slow, but that is increasing. Yeah, that's where we are. We currently have no wind, so we're not producing as many explosives as we would like. Just look and see if I can fit in any more power wheels down here. Or rather, where I can fit in more power wheels down here. Not sure. Kind of run out of space for those, I think. Unless... Where is it? Maybe I could put in a metal platform. Somewhere. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Maybe sort of, oh, I don't know how big they are, but maybe over here or something. Bring the power up from down here onto it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Nah. But we will spin on. As I say, we're probably looking at a 8 or 9 day drought. So I'm really hoping that we can get all of this finished. Let's, in fact, prioritize all of that so they build that first. Okay, and I will spin on just half a day or so, just to the start of the drought, so we can see how long it's going to be. And then I'll play through the drought and see where we are at the end of it. Okay, the drought has started, and surprisingly, it's only going to be 5 days. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. However, as you can see, all of the disruptions that we've done to the water flow appear to have had some consequences downstream. All of this is flooded. All of this area that we carefully arranged the channels in order to deflood it has reflooded. There it goes. We have lost some of these trees. They have died because they were flooded for too long. Luckily, I don't think we lost any crops. But yeah, that's an issue. Definitely. Hopefully, when the water returns after the flood, it will re-establish itself in the channels that we made previously, and it won't affect all of this. But if it does, then yeah, we've got a problem. And I don't know how to deal with that, other than trying to lay in more channels to try and sort of divert a bit more of the water flow. Maybe some more channels down here or something. I don't know. Maybe link it up here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I don't know if that will help. But it's an idea. Okay, up here. Oops, nearly overshot. We haven't quite laid in these water pumps, but it's okay. We'll be fine, I hope. He says, just checking the water level. It's hovering. But I will spin on through the drought. As I say, it's only 5 days. We should be fine. And I'll come back at the end of it and see where we've got to. Okay. And here comes the water again. So that was simple enough. A 5-day drought, yeah, that was no problem. I've taken the first layer off here. Still waiting for the last explosives to be laid in. I have... What have I done? I've put in... removed the lumberjack from over here and put them down over here to clear out this wood here. That's about it, really. Still waiting for these explosives to go in over here. Yeah, everything else is proceeding just fine. We do obviously want to wait and see what happens to the water down in this area when it returns. Hopefully it's just going to re-establish itself through the canals that we've already got. If not, I'm going to have to think about extending them or moving them around or doing something with them to reduce that flooding. So fingers crossed it works out. If not, we've got some more engineering work to do. Yeah, that's basically where we are. I will spin on just a few more days just to get the rest of these explosives laid in, and then we'll look at moving this district centre and figuring out a way up onto this plateau here. Start of day 4, and I think the water is as returned as it is going to be. And it looks like this area is safe. Down here, however, we have a little bit of an issue. That bit of field is flooded, and the underground warehouse appears to be filling with water, but is functioning fine. So we probably need to do a bit more work with our canals around here. Quite what that is going to be, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe connecting up this channel to this lake, because that will give us a little bit more water for this area here, but I don't know what that's going to do to the flow. Also, I don't know how many explosives we got in this area. 9. That's not going to be enough. So let's ship over a few from the main district just briefly. We'll probably need about 12 or 13 probably. Depends which way I go. I think I'll come up to the edge here and then follow the edge around like that. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. And they can reach all of them. So let's have a quick look. They've already started laying them in, so I don't know how many explosives they've got. I'll leave it for a little bit. Okay, up here. All these explosives are laid in, so we will set them off. Let's get rid of the stairs. And set those off. Okay, I have again left a barrier just along there. Not that we need it. I mean, I could get rid of all of them except for possibly that one. And it'd be fine. But just in case, I'm going to leave that there. Now, new district centre, I think, can probably go about there. Maybe there. No, we'll bring it out a couple, just like that. Is that wise? I don't know if that's wise. But we can come along here, like so. We'll put the new district gate in there for now. Right. Yes. Okay, pause the game. Migrate population to District 8. And we want 18 adults to go. There we go. Pause that. There should now be nobody in this district. There is nobody in this district, so we will demolish that. We will demolish that. And we will connect up like so, and hopefully this district is now back up and running absolutely fine. So we should easily be able to reach up to here. I don't think we're going to be able to reach the back around here. But that's not too much of an issue. We can just put in another district up there, and we will start moving up this way, I think. How is that? That's 3, isn't it? So, like that. And that will get us to our goal. Well, that's exciting. Okay, and we can also start using this space a little bit more sensibly. Let's do that. Yep. And then all of that. Okay, that's a little bit more sensible. And we can start using this for tree growth, because at the moment we're just getting rid of what's down here, which is fine. We'll need to do that. But laying in a bit more farmland would be a good idea, and a bit more, or a bit of actual forestry. So I shall do that. In the meantime, How are we doing over here? Oh, we've got all these laid in. So let's delete the path. Oh. Like so. I think that's going to be okay. Yep. And we get all that laid in, and then we'll end the episode by removing all of this. But I'll definitely spin on until we've at least started laying in explosives up here. In fact, we can start by just filling that gap there, can't we? Because that's all going to go. Yeah, so that's going to be the first step of the Grand Reservoir. But I will spin on until these explosives are laid in and these explosives are laid in. Okay, folks, we have some explosives laid in. So let's... You're going to get stuck, aren't you? Because there's no way across from behind there. Right, let's pop in a path so you can get back. You foolish beavers. But I'm going to set these off anyway, just as soon as these beavers get out of the way. There we go. Right. Okay, so that's connected that up, and I mean, I'm hoping that after the next drought, that is going to help with this sort of flooding down here. Yeah, you're stranded. It's not going to be long. Don't worry. There's something going in to help you somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. Go on, we'll hurry that just to stop you complaining. Up in our other district. Here we are. Nearly overshot. I'm doing a bit more landscaping. I've removed that little strip of land on the other side of the path. I've put in some more farming up here. I'm going to open this up and put in some more farming down here, because we should be able to reach easily enough. I'll probably put in another farmhouse as well, just to help them with the harvesting. Up here, we have laid in the first... Oh, come on, John, sort the camera out. There we go. We have laid in the first of the explosives for our grand project. So, with an appropriate amount of pomp and ceremony, let's set those off. There we are. We have taken the first steps of our grand project. Ooh, exciting. Okay, but obviously we're not going to be satisfied with those explosives. We're going to set off all of these as well. As soon as the autosave has happened. There we go. Right. Yeah, well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. We are very, very close to now actually being able to properly start on that reservoir. So next episode we will be shipping all of the explosives to that new district. And we will be loading up the reservoir site. Let me just spin through till dawn. There we go. We can see what we're doing now. Okay, but we will set these off. Thanks very much for watching. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the episode and you would like to see more. Please check out the other videos on my channel. Give us your comments, your suggestions down below. Especially, again, for new games to play. I'm always looking for new games to play on the channel. What would you like to see? Let's have some suggestions there. And until next time, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.